Alright, let's get into Will of the Wisp. So I never played... This is my first Ori game. I never played the first one. I have heard a lot about it, though. I guess it came out the same time that... that's cool, the in-game achievements. It came out the same time that Hollow Knight came out, and that's the game I played a bunch. Okay, so let's start on normal mode. If this game is good, I'll probably do more than one playthrough. Hollow Knight, I ended up doing almost 100%, and everybody who recommended that game to me also recommended Ori. And by people, I just mean like the YouTube people. It's not people in real life who recommend. Oh, you need friends for that. Okay, interesting. So that's so you start the game going to the left, which is the opposite of almost every game. It's a nice feature. Yeah, so I guess Hollow Knight was the game, the platformer of the year, which for me overtook it. And that game was amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this. This art style is interesting too. It's like a 2.5D almost. We shall always remember the day. Yeah, so I guess it's like, my understanding is the series is a Metroidvania, which is my favorite genre probably of all time. They just make the most fun games. So I'm really looking forward to it. In the last few years, I guess, all of my favorite games have been Metroidvanias. Celeste, The Messenger, Hollow Knight. Yeah, so let's see how this one stacks up. I am going to be playing through the whole game, start to finish at a minimum. And I'll be uploading all of the parts with no cuts to Twitch and YouTube afterwards. I should probably start looking into like thumbnails and other things for this stream, but I just don't think people care that much about the stream, and if they do, they don't care about the thumbnails. I might be shooting myself in the foot, but you know, whatever. Man, this art style is kind of beautiful. Yes, my background on Ori is I know that, yeah, I've been recommended, I kind of know the genre, but I know pretty much nothing else about it. I've never seen, I haven't seen more than like 1-2 minutes of gameplay of the first game, and 0 of this game. I just bought it blind, and here we are. Okay, so the time has passed in the little village. The sky called to her. I just realized that having a second, right now I only have one monitor, but having a second monitor for streaming would make a lot of sense. I think that'll be the next investment. Alright, so I didn't really catch what happened there. Oh, just realized there is Flux is turned on right now. So, let's disable Flux while playing this game. Alright. So I just saw in the menu that it does says skip prologue here, which makes me think there's going to be no secrets to find at this point, so I'm not even going to bother to poke around too much yet. Yeah, as I was mentioning before, a lot of people, should I say people, a lot of streamers will spend a lot of time, especially early on, making the perfect thumbnails, the perfect art for their channel, the perfect everything. And I mean, that's a good idea to do. And I will do it at some point. I just don't think it's the most important. I am enjoying this introduction. Look at this, new mechanics. Oh, the way you climb is just so... The animation for the character is just so nice. I like how it was like it taught us the movement, then we had a few more slightly complicated jumps. Now we learned about how puzzles work. Oh, now we got a feather? Hell yeah. Look at that. Alright. I guess like for my professional job, I do UI design and app design, app development as well. So I always love playing games and just looking at how they approach introducing features, the tempo they do it at, UI decisions, things like that. So I find when you're making like mobile apps or even websites, there's like the standard, not even the standard, like there's like expectations of how things should look. And on the web, there's a lot of power to do more advanced things and even animations and tie into 3D animation libraries and things. But almost nobody does. And when they do, it's very rarely paused. Why is the game paused? Press A to resume. Huh? Huh? That was weird. I was clicking A a whole bunch. Don't know why that happened. Yeah, but then when it comes to... I mean, like, there are some apps which do it, like the high-end AAA apps tend to have really nice UIs and stuff. But when it comes to video games, every video game, for like exceptions of course, has this really nice apps or really nice UI design. Alright, this is cool. I can double jump now, and I can float. Alright, this looks like something. Nope. This game's introducing new elements relatively quickly. I like it. Yeah, boy, let's go. Owl buddy learned to fly. Yeah, but this is the way games onboard or the UI design is just brilliant. Like, look at this. Who puts this much effort into a website, into an app? No one. Only video games bring this experience. And movies too. Movies do it the same. I wonder if that's because a lot of people, at least where I live, are in like the movie industry and the game industry. So the talent is overlapped. There's a very high overlap of people with a visual sense and a visual style and color theory and composition and these things. Things like app and web design are kind of more spread out around the world. So the talent from the other is not appreciated to the same level. That's my theory. I like how in that overworld there was a few standout. It looked like locations. I imagine I'm going to go visit them at some point. Oh no! Like that building in the background. I think I'm going to go there. Lost my owl friend. I'm now alone in this world. Let's quickly check the audio levels. Hope it doesn't pause the stream. Desktop audio. Let me check in this thing. Go. Let me check. Alright, I think we're good. No one in chat to tell me otherwise, so if you watch this in 2024 and the audio is way off, my bad. I apologize in advance. Oh, this is great. Like, this is the character. Wow. Alright. That was great. Like, let's have to appreciate what just happened there. There's now a UI in the game. The game brought us in, told us this origin story of how we got here, set up characters, set up relationships between them, gave them friends, had them achieve success, and it took it all away from us. Dumped us here, and we haven't had like any real gameplay yet. But I already care about this character. I know what he needs. I know his motivation. Not his motivation, but I know like I got this conflict, and now we get a UI. Such a good setup. Nice, a life orb. Hello viewer, we are just at the very beginning of after the prologue. Right, so this seems to be money. Yeah, no. Going into this game, I know almost nothing. I've never played the first one, so I don't know how to attack yet. Oh, I'd even lost my... I got an R ability. which let me glide. Oh, I see. A downwards jump. And downwards jump. I can. Press X. Oh, cool. I can attack now. Alright. I can get hurt now. There's a little bit of fire damage. Okay. So I liked how that was an interesting little bit it did there. It gave you a light orb, or a full light orb, and then when you kill an enemy, you've picked up a light, like a smaller version of it. And it introduces you to the item again. And then, so it's like every time you pick up something. And I guess that's a way for the game to... Wait, do I have a keystone? X. I do not. It's a way, I guess, for the game to reinforce. It's a common item, so you see the... You see the tutorial for it, introduction for it, twice. Okay, you can't seem to move there. Nice, I can go up that stuff. I also like how the... Let's read this first. Okay, first little quest. Oh my gosh, this has got much cooler. Wow, okay. This is like... This map system is really cool. Wow. So it keeps track of important things. I can see... Okay, energy cell fragment. Okay. Focus on Ari. How do I see the... Oh, if I highlight the quest, it shows me where to go. Okay. This level of polish early on in this game so far is very impressive. Oof. Okay, I need to be a little bit careful. Spikes hurt. I did see that my favorite streamer, Day9, was playing this game recently. It's one reason also why I picked it up. So I love watching his Let's Plays, but only after I play the game. Especially for a game which I like. Alright, why am I almost dead? Oh, I lost my... Okay, lost my torch. Blue stuff means I can climb it. I can go up here. Oh, I can. Let's go left first, because... Can I do anything? Let's kill me? Okay, so that's what happens when you die. Punishment. is not very bad. At least not right now. Oh, just look at this animal. Oh my god. I do like how you can, seems like, climb up almost anything, at this point at least. Keystone. I wonder if keystones are going to be, I'm pretty sure they are, but just like a generic type of currency where you need to get a certain amount. To access certain areas or things. That's how I imagine, like stars in Super Mario. That's how I imagine it will be. And I'm down for that. Just going through that little area now, I've learned a lot about small little mechanics. Just simple stuff like how to climb up a wall. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, that just brought my eyes to the background in this game. There's so much layers in it. And the foreground too. That is like the foreground. There's these plants in front of, like right by me. Then there's me. Then there's the second jump on this. But then the stuff behind it is clearly background. There's like 1, 2, 3, 6 or 7. Like 6 or 7 layers at least of background. Plus the foreground. This game is a lot of detail and effort went into this game, and it's showing. Ew. Like, I mean, I thought this was an indie game, but it's not presenting itself as one. I just saw it. I gotta run. I gotta run fast. What an intimidating boss. This early on. That boss wasn't hard necessarily. He killed me once, like right away. He has got me. Luckily, this game's got a super quick death loop, which I really appreciate. Oh no, guys, feel like I went farther than I meant to. Oh, there's probably stuff over here. It's okay. It's okay. Well, if I just don't end up somewhere super out of where I mean to be. That was one thing I liked about Hollow Knight. It was very easy to end up going to relatively late game areas relatively early. Nice, I found a tree. But I'm still in early parts of the game. I don't think it's possible for me to go anywhere difficult for a few hours. I would expect. But yeah, that boss we just fought, the introduction boss, he was massive. He was massive. He could kill you before you even fought him. If you didn't know which way to run, you didn't jump quite enough. And even while running, he still hit me. And like, definitely a high anxiety moment in the game. Then you get your torch and you fight him. He's not very difficult. He was doing very, oh, it's so sad. He was doing very, very little damage to me. I probably could have face tanked him and still got through that fight. But everything leading up to it and his size and the way he moved, it's made him feel very scary. Nice. These cute little things. Lovely game already. You've gained a new ability. Nice. Second. Gotta answer a quick text. Sent. Alright. Hold. Okay. Okay, there's gonna be a decent amount of abilities in the game. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. That's so satisfying. Look at like the way he attacks. I feel like a ninja. Oh, that is cool. All right. Let me open up the Twitch app just so I know if somebody happens to stumble into here. I see how this is going. Kind of surprised the currency is like it comes to you a little bit. I'm just a little bit surprised. I would have expected it to be a little bit more magnetic. There'll probably be some upgrade or something that will increase that. Oh, magnet, there I go. Oh, come on. Come on. This is straight out of Ori. Or not Ori, this is straight out of Hollow Knight. Or maybe Ori 1, but this is... I wonder what this means. This one has like one. This one is 2. There's like 2 halves to it. This one is fully in. This one's got 3. Oh, I can pick up items. Like this could have been a simple menu with like 4 tabs. But instead they made this nice tree. What is this? I can get up to 8 slots. Much more. And this just all goes back to what I was talking about, the UI and how they introduce things. Only 34 minutes into the game. But every minute, there's like at least one thing new. I did think it was a little bit interesting how... Go to the guardian of the marsh. Look, that wasn't even a minute. And... I already have like a new quest. Alright, let's start doing some exploring. As I was saying, I thought it was interesting how in this menu here, at the bottom it tells me there's 8. There's 8 shard slots and there's 20 energy cells. I wouldn't be surprised if that increases to oh no. That increases later on. But it's kind of interesting that it even shows that to you. I think it's more common for games to hide how many there are in the total game. Oh, nice, okay. Let's push this on. Okay, I did it. I solved a puzzle. I'm so smart. Oh, I see. So that's to help you get back to there. I had this idea in my mind, based off of not playing any of the games, that this game didn't really feature combat. This reminds me of the luchas from Guacamelee too. Another amazing. Is that breaking? Or is that just particle effects? I think that's just particle effects. Alright. Another light thing. These are like the Chozo ruins from Super Metroid, or any Metroid game. Double jump. I got double jump, and immediately I got a way to use it. I don't even want it. And to leave this area, I need a double jump. And the sticky helped there too. What a... Yeah, it's interesting how like all the games, like the spirit trees are very similar to Metroid's Chozo statues or artifacts or whatever you want to call it. Double jump, super common in all these games. The magnetic for the money. I was surprised it wasn't a thing initially. Turns out it's just early game upgrade. So it pretty much is a thing for everybody. I also love this feature. So, and then that fight that's right here. There was a lucha from Guacamelee 2. And all these games have it's very similar mechanics. They share a lot. They get inspired from each other to make the best game possible. It's interesting to see how each game improves. Oh, new mechanic upcoming. I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna open up that area. No, it's gonna move that down. Alright, we take that. One thing though I'm sure it's gonna come up soon. Surprised I haven't examined it yet, is dodging. What? So when you die, all the enemies respawn. That makes sense. And it seemed to have a checkpoint at the last story or last world event, which in this case was lowering. Yeah, I imagine. Okay, I see what to do. This is a multi-purpose stone. Using 2 puzzles. Oh, it's my shield. That's a nicely designed puzzle. Oh, I got my shard. Brilliant. What this whole area down here. Whoops. That was a very. Why am I double jump so delayed? Oh, because I was going onto the wall. This whole area has been so nicely designed, where I never had to think for like more than a second about, have I been here before? The game is naturally is leading me to the next thing. Probably by just having them everywhere, have progress everywhere. So this is the warp point, I imagine. These are saves. Okay, maybe not a warp point, but I would not be surprised if there's going to be for sure a teleport system in the game. Probably through those things or through meeting my owl buddy that took me here in the first place. I'll get abilities. We'll figure out some greater evil and fly around the world to save the will of the Wisps. Okay, so I just noticed something interesting there. The attack seems to be pretty homing. Until now, I've been trying to. Okay. Until now, I've been trying to go beside the enemy and then attack them there. I can just go left actually instead. Oh, I gotta go around again. Yeah, I've been trying to. But it seems like even if I jump above the enemy, maybe not fully, as long as I'm like in the general, yeah, like there, I had started my attack when he was still very much below me. Yeah, the game, the combat, you just have to be. There's like an invisible cone, I guess, where you attack it's everyone within. I like that. I'm also a huge fan of this trail on the map. Brilliant. Alright, so I'm going probably up. Ooh, what's this like? I need to get the keystone from the quest. Oh. Is that a keystone? It is. We'll take those. Alright, it's poison. Good to know. Okay, that was cool. I didn't think that wall was be breakable. But when I hit it, it had a health bar. I'm just gonna see if there's something obvious, right? I'm assuming up here is the way. Yeah, that's to advance the story. So this, I'm going to assume, is some sort of challenge area. So let's go have an explore. Oh, explosion boy. I saw that coming. It's a little bit too late. Just the movement in this game is so smooth and satisfying. What is this? Okay. So I was right about that. This area over here, through the wall, was a challenge area. Wonder if it appears on the map. No. Nothing special about it on the map. It's fine. Yeah, it seems that if you just go with the flow, kind of go where the jumps naturally lead you to. Things just kind of work out. Jumped in the poison water again. Didn't realize what it was. Okay, that one I could tell was breakable wall. I do like how they put two there. That was actually really clever of them. There haven't been many breakable walls, and I just got the... What's that? I just got the ability to attack. I need a downwards attack to go down there. The attack, and then they put a breakable wall right here, and then they put another one right here, both in the critical path. I'm assuming that so that you have two chances, possibly three. Maybe there's more that I just missed. Would not be shocked by that. Just there's a ton of opportunities to teach the player how to look for secrets. I have 2 quests. Okay. So it seems like the character, Ori, we'll call it, has a lot of horizontal movement. Much more so. Yeah, a lot more horizontal movement than vertical movement, despite the screen being pretty tall. But it's interesting, even just something like this doesn't seem very high, but the solution is go here, then there. This game is like, yeah, this game is really good at doing small, teachable moments. Nice. Right, where am I going to now? I missed something there? I gotta go back. Gotta check this out. Not acceptable to be missing these things so early. Come on. Look at that, I'm like a ninja. Oh yeah, I see it up there. I am going to say not possible to get right now. I will need some sort of horizontal dash. So that will be for later in the game. I don't even want to kill that guy again. Have I not been here before? Hold. Okay. Let's give this to Y. Y to heal. Totally don't remember. Right here. No? Need something more powerful than this. And we'll come back to that later. This art style is I liked it from the very beginning. But the environment it's able to create are just unreal.
Hane. Jin cielo. Ah, inajuko. Ajnak.
Nice. Cut him out. Wow. That was a really cool reveal. I like that. Okay. That was really clever. So this was like the tutorial down here. We did that. we came up, we bought a map. Boom. All of this revealed. And then we realized that the next area isn't even close. There's nowhere on this side to go over there. We need to go out on the left over here or over here. It also showed us that there's part of this room we haven't explored yet. What? That's yeah, beautiful touch. Okay. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a real quick break here. I'll probably cut this video here for part 1, and then we'll go into part 2. I will be back in approximately 5 minutes. So we will see you then.